Alright guys, we're back at Walmart. We're using the Spark app. This order's paid 30 and some change. It's going down to Jamaica Avenue, 6 miles away. We're shopping for 19 items. Pretty sweet order if you ask me, man. Let's get this Saturday started. You know, let's make as much as we can make until I've had enough. Alright guys, we're out. We didn't get about 3 items, but it's all good. Let's deliver what we have. And let's see if we can come back and make some more money. Alright guys, just bumping that new Weekend album. My daughter told me about this album a while back and I haven't checked it out, so today I'm like, you know what, let me check this album out. But we got the Spark order shop. This is a really good order, $30. Roadie ain't popping right about now, so I figured maybe I'd do some Roadie orders, you know what I mean? Maybe I put in for a few. Let's see. Damn. You know what? I changed my mind. I'm not gonna put in for those Roadie orders. I think I'm gonna do Spark today. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do Spark today because I don't like the way these Roadie orders are looking today, you know what I mean? So strategy will be Spark and Doordash whenever my shift starts. So this right here, let me see, 33 minutes. God damn, that's taking a while to get down there, boy. But it's all good, man. It's all good. We're gonna cruise. We're gonna listen to some music or watch some videos, and by the time we're there. I was looking to actually dirty stack it there, but Uber Eats ain't sending. Oh shoots! I know why Uber Eats didn't send me anything. My photo didn't go through. My verification photo. So yeah. Because it would have been nice to dirty stack going that way, because that's like Jamaica, so I could dirty stack going anywhere there. So I just might dirty stack it still. But I gotta get off, pull over and dirty stack it. Let me see the offers. I'll let you know. Maybe I won't. Alright guys, you're here for the drop off, and it's actually going to a building, 2nd floor, so that means that it's kind of rough because that building does not have an elevator, it seems. So let's go. Alright guys, we're here at Home Depot. We got a few orders to pick up. We got 3 Home Depots to touch. Gigs totaling close to $70. Let's get it, baby. Alright guys, got the order picked up. Was chit-chatting with the Home Depot employees. It's always good to be cool with them peoples, you know what I mean? It makes your life easier when you go to pick up. Anyways, let's do a couple drop-offs, and then we're gonna go to the store in Elmont, and I'll be looking out for Roadie orders on the way. Let's get it. The thing is, why I look for Roadie orders? It's easier. It's easier than going to Walmart, dealing with the crowd, shopping, checking out, delivering, and have to drive back to the Walmart, while I could just line up $70-something worth of orders and just pick them up and deliver, All right, guys, here for the first drop off. The lady said she wanted in the backyard, and we'll be dropping off these, mice bait, mice and rats. And I could see why this place got mice and rats. I could really see why. At least they got some taste. They got a nice Dodge Caravan here, Anyways. Yeah, you could tell, right? You can see why, right? You can see why. Alright guys, drop off number 2. Dropping off a ceiling fan here. Alright, let's go. Alright guys, we're back at the Home Depot in Elmont. We got 2 orders to pick up, an XL and I think a medium. Alright, let's go. Alright guys, we here for the extra large drop off. 9 pieces of flow laminate. Let's get it. Hi, how are you? Not bad. Yeah. Okay. You gotta have that proof. Me know where I say, but for that, I must see what I give people the impression that he does. You understand? Alright. Going to smell some antifreeze. Oh, and I used to go to the Macy's a lot too. Alright guys, you got $5 extra tips on that. And that'll pay for lunch tomorrow. Success. Alright guys, we're hitting up the last Home Depot. Got a $10 order to pick up. Let's go. Alright guys, this last order said it's going to this Cube Smart. It says open, but I don't see nobody there. Damn. Do we have to return this order? But if it's a storage, it should be open, but it looks like it's locked. Let's find out. I see somebody going there. Maybe it is open. Alright guys, seems like we're gonna have to do a return for this order. Sucks. Only paying $10. I'm calling, no answer. So only paying $10. Not enough for a return, but it is what it is. Alright guys, we're back with a return. We're gonna make an extra $10. And let's just drop it off at the customer service and keep it moving, man. I'll give you an update, run the numbers. We didn't make a lot of money today, but it is what it is. Alright guys, so just finished coming from the Golden Cross. I went to buy some food for work tomorrow for lunch, and I was here talking to my cousin the whole time. So finished quite a while ago, and just to run the numbers for today, we did decent. This is a decent, nice little Roadie route with that Spark order we did first. And I didn't really go hard because I finished that Roadie return early enough that I could have run back over to the Walmart, the shopping center, and do another order that would have taken me closer to a more respectable amount for the day, for the shift. So today Spark made $30.67, and on Roadie, damn, I didn't even calculate my Roadie total. Well, let me calculate the total right now. That is 79.69. Yeah, 79.69. So we made $79.69 for that Roadie run, which is pretty good because the time I took doing that Spark order and delivering it, it would have took me half an hour to get back over there and then to shop again. By the time I looked, I would have only made like $60 and it would have been 6-7 o'clock. I know that because Saturdays is really busy at the Walmart. So that gives us, and I got a $5 cash tip, so that gave us a total of $115.36, which is decent, you know what I mean? You add that to the $399.43 that we made so far this week, and we go up to $514.79. Bingo, cha-ching, we hit the goal this week. So tomorrow's money will be gravy on top. If I make $150 tomorrow or even less, it's still gonna be a respectable amount. Maybe I'll go for like $136 so we could make $650 for the week, which is not bad, way over the goal. And this month we go up to $1,432.61 for a part-time gig worker. That's decent money, man. So guys, we drove 70 miles today, and that came as a surprise to me because I was like, I didn't realize I drove that many miles. And god damn, those miles run up really fast. The gas tank is still at a respectable, amount there. And since I put the gas in the tank, I put the gas in the tank Thursday night or Thursday. And since then, I've already made like, I put $40 in, and that I think I put in earlier in the morning. So I went back out and I made like, let me see, I can't remember, but I probably made close to $300 with that money, with that $240 that I put in the tank, and I still got quite a bit to go. So probably gonna be about 400 plus off the $40. So I'm not stressing about gas, but it was a nice little shift. I enjoy the freedom, the free time on the road by myself, talking to my peeps, and you know, that's one thing I enjoy about this, the solitude and the time to think and figure things out and clear my mind as well. You know, you should, if you know, you know. But guys, I'm your boy Dom. Subscribe if you're new, like the video if you haven't yet done so. And until next time, peace out and Godspeed. See you tomorrow. Let's keep making this money.
24 hours later.
All right, guys, we are back online. It's Sunday, and I have 3 orders lined up, paying close to $45. Let's call this the first run. See, them grills are out again. I could fit one of these grills in the van. Before I couldn't fit an assembled grill in the Acura. Now I could pick these things up. It's a game changer right there. Let's get it. All right, guys, we got these things picked up. Small cabinets, nothing crazy. First drop off. This house all the way back here. All right, guys, dropped off those 2 orders, and guess how much I made? $18.45, easy. And the next order is paying $25, and it's going over $25.92. It's going over to Far Rockaway. That's gonna take us 35 minutes to get to. So I'll be watching a YouTube video on the way over there, just cruising, and we're gonna get this done. So that this is the first phase of today's shift. Close to $45, and then see if we can run another Roadie route. If Roadie's not popping, maybe I do a Spark or Doordash, who knows? Could be get lucky with a freight, who knows? But that's how we're gonna play things today, man. You know, yesterday I could have made more money, but I didn't really go too hard. You know what I'm saying? I was a bit tired. But today we got some energy to crank it up. Let's go. All right, guys, pulling up to the drop off here. Let me see, 35, okay, right there. Some construction going on there. Okay. Yeah. All right, guys, let's see somebody. Let's get this delivered. Hey, what's up, man? I have a delivery. All right, guys, got that order dropped off, and I have another Roadie order lined up. It's only paying $13, and it's like a lot of stuff, but I know why I did it. It's paying $13.46, and it got like a lot of mulch or soil or something. It got like 10 bags of something. Bird, 10 bags of something. So I don't know, I'm thinking I should hit up support to try to get compensation, because that's ridiculous. 233 pounds, you know, and you paid $6. Come on. And support, the agents would still tell you that that's correct. Dummies, man. Anyways, guys, see you at the Home Depot, and I'll give you an update. Let you know if I have more orders. All right, guys, we're back. This looks familiar, right? Back where we started. 2 gigs, $13, and one has 10 bags of mulch. God damn, that's a thirsty move. But we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Every dollar counts. You just gotta work harder for some than others. All right, let's go. So guys, still talking to support, you know. No way, no way. $13. 13, let me tell you. Let me be exact. Let me tell you exactly how much this order is paying. $13.46. 10 bags of soil, weighing 45 pounds each, but the description says that they're 23 pounds each. Even if they're 23 pounds each, they should still pay out a lot better than that. How are you paying out $13.46 for 10 bags of soil and some Sawzall blades to go to 2 different locations? You must be out of your mind. You see what I mean? And the thing is, whenever you're talking to these support agents, they give you such a hard time, man, to adjust the pace. So they said, I got everything. I got all the evidence on the bag that it weighs 45 pounds. You know, that's the net weight for each bag. And the I show the picture with the perspective from how much, you know, how much of a big package this is, you know what I mean? And it should be an XL. It should be a huge order. This should be a huge order. I should be getting paid, let's say, about $45 to drop off these 2 items and not 13. So the support agent said that they have to call the store to verify, and they're on the phone right now with somebody from the store, and I must wait. So I'm gonna wait and hear the bullshit that they gotta say. You know, so let's see. Let's see. If not, I'm taking it back. I'm not doing it. I'm taking it back because not what's this script. The description is wrong, and that's not what's promised. So it is what it is. All right, I'm getting a reply now. Let me hear the bullshit now. Let me hear the bullshit. Started typing, stopped typing. Started typing again. Just have a bad feeling about this. All right, guys. I took that shit back. I took it back. I wasn't gonna do that for that type of money, man. You know what I'm saying? Can't be out here looking so thirsty, man. You know what I'm saying? Hell no. Hell no. All right, guys, we are at the store in Elmont, New York. This is Long Island. And after dropping that dumb order, $13 for 10 big bags of soil, I wasn't gonna do that. I added quite a few orders. So I'm picking up 4 orders from this store, and I have 1 in the Jamaica store to pick up. So we're gonna make some money. Not a lot, but every dollar counts. All right, guys, that was quick, but guess what? I got a huge order to pick up. I gotta pick up a door slab. Don't know if it was one of the big ones or it is something light, but you gotta go back in and check that out. Windy. All right, guys, we got 5 orders picked up, including a door slab. I don't know what it is. It's like the Roadie God just blessed me with that, you know, maybe because I was supposed to get paid for the soil. I don't know, but I got blessed. So got 5 drop-offs and I got 1 pickup in Jamaica, and I'm hoping that a few more gigs drop while I'm on the way to these drop-offs, you know what I mean? Ideally. Maybe we could make some decent money today. You're gonna see the drop-offs, 5 in a row, and then we go to Jamaica. Let's get it. All right, guys, we're here at the store, Jamaica 168th, and I got 3 orders to pick up. I think they equal in about $30, so we added some more money to the route, you know. Today's a good day. It's been a good day. All right, guys, got the orders picked up. Let's do about 5 drop-offs and most likely call it a day. Alright guys, got a delivery going to the projects and I already see something I don't like. Look at her. Look at her. That's crazy. That's crazy, yo. Damn, son. Alright guys, just finished another drop off, but I left it in the lobby. You can see the picture right there. We got 2 more drops to go. Let's make it happen. Alright guys, we got a bunch of mats. Last delivery. Better come get these because it's about to rain. Alright guys, let's run the numbers for today and for the week. And that's what's so special about Sunday, you know, we get to do the summary for the week and, you know, let's do a quick review. So guys, today on Roadie, it was a really good day on Roadie, man. $149.29 and we got a $5 tip from that guy in the projects. I know I didn't mention it, but when I dropped it off, you know, went to the 3rd floor of that project building and the guy gave me $3 bills, and he gave me $2 in coins and quarters. I was like, yo, thanks, man. It's in the car here, you know, and it'll come in real handy, you know what I mean? So, really good day. Roadie only, 150 plus. I made more than I actually wanted to make. You know, I hit the Sunday goal, but I did not hit the Saturday goal. So we failed on the weekend goal of $300. You know, so yeah, fell a bit short. But still, today was gravy. It was still gravy. So we made $669.08 in terms of all the gig apps. And for March, we went up to $1,586.90. So there's 15 days left. I had to do a quick, you know, sounds, you know, like 30 days of September, April, June, and November. You know, that means there's 31 days in March, so we got 15 days. 15 days. And I won't be working for the entire 15 days too. But we have 15 days, let's say 2 weeks, to make $1,500 to hit $3,000 for the month of March. I think we could make that happen. This week, oh guys, we drove 72 miles today. And that's just 2 miles more than we drove yesterday. And we made way more money. So today, well not today, but this week on Uber Eats we made $23.05. Freight $72.75. Doordash $118. Spark $125.84. I didn't do a lot of Spark orders, guys. You know, mainly Roadie. And Roadie helps me to preserve my energy too, you know, because I'm just picking up and dropping off. Cash $10. Roadie $320.36. So it wasn't even a massive Roadie week, but the Roadie numbers were really good on the weekend. We made over $200, and the Friday and the Thursday and Friday numbers weren't good, you know. And those are the days where I really make the most money, like, you know, and it didn't happen. But we know how to pivot and we know how to make money. YouTube, I've been uploading a lot of videos and I made $21.62 this week. Not getting a lot of views, but still, that's a decent haul. $21, you know what I mean? From people watching my videos. Awesome, man, awesome. You gotta be content with what you got, you know? It could have been $0, you know what I'm saying? So this week we made $691.62 with all the apps including YouTube, and we drove 352 miles. So a little under $2 a mile. Usually I do better than that, but it is what it is, man. The van's holding up pretty good. Still got to double check, you know, like this week, got to do some more checks on it. Got to make sure I'm checking the van every week, checking the fluids, topping them up where needed, and keep the work van going. Remember, it's a work van. You know, I got some major repairs incoming, and as I mentioned, I'm gonna do a challenge to get that money. I'm gonna do like maybe about 3 phases of repairs. But this is not my project vehicle, you know, so I'm gonna make sure I got it going. Like how I installed the horn, something I never had, and I'm happy I have it now. So guys, we did put $20 gas in the tank as well today. I handled business and I'm happy, you know what I'm saying? I'm happy with the week's work. So for the first 2 weeks of March, guys, we made $1,500, and I'm doing this part-time. You see what I mean? So that's some decent money right there, man. So let me see if I have anything else to add. I don't think so. That's pretty much it. And yeah, it was another successful week. Not as successful as last week, but not every week's gonna be the same. So guys, thanks a lot for watching yet another one. I'm your boy Dom. This is Gigabyte NYC. Subscribe if you're new. Like the video if you haven't yet done so. And until my next one, peace out and Godspeed. Guys, we talk soon, man. See ya.